Hello, beautiful people. It's Tuesday, and I'm bringing you a layout that is a picture of Bab, and he was all dressed up in a suit for a job interview, and I thought he looked super sexy, so I like the picture. And I'm just showing you some of my product. That's use probably half of it, I guess. Yeah, he is not a small guy, so I liked the color on that Finley 3x4. So it's kind of ironic that I used that because he's so tall and big, but I just liked it with those papers and thought it matched really well. So I'm distressing my edges, and that was ink in pumice stone, and just distressing the white American cardstock. I had cut out some words on my silhouette, and I believe they're Wilna Furstenberg. And I am currently taking her little class, her online class, that's super cute, and it's all about love, so that's good. Sorry, I'm on my phone there. I think I did this one while he was at happy hour with coworkers, and so I was probably texting him. I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess still texting? Yeah, sorry. So I used some of this distress ink to kind of add to the letters, but you'll see a mistake I make with my watercolors. They came out okay on, I just don't like some of the way that brown translated onto the white American cardstock. It looks okay on the cutouts because I kind of dabbed as I went, but on the cardstock it kind of looked awful. So I'm going to show you that because I end up salvaging the paper by just flipping it over, using the other side. It kind of shows through in a couple of parts, but I covered those up with his picture. So, and some other embellishments, of course. So it all worked out. I was trying to figure out how I was going to do the title there. And this is where I kind of start the process of mucking up the paper. I liked the sprinkles, and that's where I should have stopped. But then I said, well, I'm going to play with water and make this like watercolor. And I should have gessoed the background, I guess. I don't know. It did not soak in well, and it just looked like a hot mess. And then, yeah, it just got worse. I was like, well, hate this. Flipping it over. Didn't want to waste the paper. Oh, see there, it's even worse. Ew. I don't know what I was thinking. Nope. See you later. Wipe that off. Turn it over. There you go. It did warp a little bit at the top, but as I said, I covered that area up, and so you can't tell. And I put a lot of background tape on it so that it would lay flat, because it did warp quite a bit. I know a lot of you got to watch the Super Bowl, and that was how a lot of people spent Sunday, which was yesterday. But I and Bab do not like football. Yay! So glad he's not a sports guy. So we went for we attempted to go to a brunch at Nick and Sam's, which I've never been to, but oh wait, I'll stop so I can explain this little piece to you. I felt like I needed to use my embossing folders, so I just took a scrap piece of paper and I embossed it, and that folder is called Argyle, and it's by Cuttlebug. So I just wanted to add that for texture and dimension, and you can barely see it, but it does lift the layers up, and it peeks through, so I like it. And I got to use my embossing folder. I'm going to try and use those more often. So back to my weekend. Yeah, my Sunday. So, well, we had a blast all weekend. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. It was our pseudo anniversary of when we first met. And so I had bought him tickets to a concert that he loved. And we did that Friday. And oh, had so much fun. And then after that, we went to a place that was playing like electronica dance trap music, and we danced, and that was with some of his coworkers. And then Saturday was kind of rest and recover. And then Sunday, while everybody was watching Super Bowl, we attempted to go to brunch, and it was closed. And then we ended up well, before that, we went and got his vet, so because it was beautiful weather. So we drove around a bit in the vet and ended up eating at a place called Hop Dottie's. Oh my gosh, I had this ahi tuna, which I normally have, but they put so much wasabi on it. It was like literally taking my breath away. It was the hottest thing ever, and I like spicy stuff, so whew, that was rough. Ended up taking off the bun altogether because it was just soaked in it. So, and he's so cute. He was like, "I'm gonna take a bite of that just to see how bad you're suffering," and he did. It was miserable. I couldn't believe he did that. But we were so hangry at that point. Well, I had to eat. It was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We hadn't eaten, and so we kind of drove to this nice little shopping center, and we window shopped and looked at super cute shoes and loved that. And then we came back to my place, and we had wine and hung out in the hot tub, and the weather was just awesome. And so it was just an awesome weekend. Super fun. And yeah, I'm glad it was kind of dead everywhere because of the Super Bowl. We had a blast. But I guess you want to know about the layout. So the tags and that big dark tag I've had in my stash forever. I don't even know where I got that from. And then let's see, where did I get? So I'm trying to figure out where that heart tag came from and that other one. I want to say they're old Maggie Holmes, but I'm not sure. The stamp is definitely Tim Holtz, and it says, "When I want to see love defined, I look at you." And then the wood veneer were from an old Studio Calico kit. And one of them says, "Okie dokie," and it's above that Tim Holtz stamp, and he always says, "Okie." So that fit perfect. And the one at the top says, "Do good," because he was going on that interview, and he did so good. And it's a great job. We call it Playland where he works because literally it's an amazing company. I can't even believe half the stuff they do and the money they spend on their employees and all the parties and happy hours and get-togethers and free lunches and free breakfast, and the list just goes on. We call it Playland. It really is. Dream job. I did try to use those rub-ons, and because American Crafts is textured, those rub-ons will not stick. It almost seems to resist rub-ons. I just cannot get it to work with American Crafts cardstock, so I used my second to last cork and belly from Studio Calico, and it says yes. And then the little puffy sticker that says smile is Pink Fresh Studio Puffy Happy Things. This is a super old Teresa Collins sticker that says start each day with a grateful heart. And then the little silver sticker was freckled fawn. It says best ever. There's a Heidi Swap flag that says hello. Oh, and I didn't know how I was ever going to use these gray, like these charcoal leaves from Dear Lizzie, and they worked out perfect. Seriously, they look great up there. Can't really see them in the video, but super cute. What else? Oh, I'm adding some really, really old rhinestones that are just clear. And I go back and add some sprinkles, which is where I should have stopped the first time. And that other like flag up at the top is Teresa Collins from the same collection. That was Life Emporium. So I'm scared to touch this brown now because, oh, I'm just so scared. So I kind of just sop it up because I was like, I do not want it to spread. I don't know what it is about that color. It spreads terrible on the white American Crafts cardstock, and the other colors don't do that. So I was like, please don't spread. I'm trying to get up as much as I can. I do end up leaving that little crystal rhinestone by the Your, and now I'm just gluing down the cut file. And I do love the way this turned out. Sorry, I'm having allergies today, big time. I woke up, not even kidding, I don't know what caused it, but just so much congestion in my head. It was bad. Yeah. Took 2 Benadryl, and sometimes Benadryl doesn't bother me, and sometimes it just kicks me in the butt. So I went back to sleep and slept so hard and woke up foggy-headed. Ugh, it was awful. But I had all this congestion in my head. Pretty yucky. Oh, I forgot. Bab did that. That was funny. And London was over. I guess that wasn't the night. Oh, no, it was the night he went to happy hour. But London came over, and they both wanted to look up into the camera. Oh, I forgot. That's greatness. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, the background paper was really old. It's called Lily Bee Designs from 2013, Urban Autumn Tri-State. That's a mouthful. So I hope you enjoyed the layout. I appreciate you. And ta-ta for now. Bye.